the Philadelphia Eagles head to New York. Well, they head to New Jersey to face the New York Giants. Giants are 7-point home dogs. Over-under set at 40.5. Guys, we're starting out with a touchdown. We're going to see this in so many games, like we were saying to start the show. A lot of high spreads. Wyatt, let's start with you today, man. Is the 7 enough points to get you on the Giants, who just lost to the Saints versus the defending Super Bowl champions?
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to – I drove back from Michigan today, and I was listening to a bunch of Dan Patrick. I was listening to Part of My Take, and they were doing their power rankings. They still got the Eagles up pretty high. I get it, but the Eagles, I just feel like they're in shambles right now. They easily – I'm still not sold on their record. They easily could be defeated right now. They are squeaking by games. We just saw them lose last week. I'm just not sold on them. I know the Giants, lost to one of the worst teams in the league last week. Did have the Saints as my survivor. Bold move there, and it paid off. Not for our actual Survivor League, but for our show Survivor League. I am still alive, fortunately. I'm just not sold on the Eagles. I think it's a pretty good buy low spot if you can get any lower on the Giants. So I have to take the Giants here. Don't know if I'm going to bet it. I will have a bet since it is Thursday night's game. But my lean would be Giants. I think it's too many points. I love Scadaboo touchdown. It seems like he's scoring every other week. Did not score last week, so law of averages, he's due this week. I think, with a low total of 40.5, with a 7-point spread in a divisional game, I got to lean the dog here at the touchdown. Don't love it, but give me the Giants.
I just have to say it's a little echoey on my end. I don't know if that is for you as well, Ben.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I don't know if maybe something's just not fully plugged in right, it sounds like.
Okay.
But just a little echoey.
I thought he was up to his prime, like turned into a transformer there.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, as far as Thursday night goes, I like the Giants too. And unfortunately, I feel like this is one of my favorite plays of the weekend, and I don't love it. So that tells you how I'm feeling about week 6. But yeah, I just think it's too many points. The Eagles are a good team. They're not, I don't think, the great Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to go back to back and win the Super Bowl again this year. They off the loss. I really wish they would have won that game against Denver because I would have been all over the Giants in this spot here. But luckily, the Giants lost to the probably unanimous worst team in the league, the Saints. So that kind of keeps the value, I think, on the Giants in this game. But, in the Eagles' 4 wins, they haven't covered the spread a single time. Their closest they got was 7, beating the Rams by 7. But in that game, they had that blocked field goal that was a meaningless touchdown at the end to cover that game. Otherwise, they would have won by 1 and probably didn't even have any business winning that game. We saw them let the Buccaneers get back into the game when they had a massive first-half lead. They let the Broncos back into the game enough to win. So this team's just not putting teams away. They're winning close games. The Chiefs should have beat them. Dallas arguably should have beat them back in week 1. So, yeah, I just don't fully trust the Eagles to go on the road, divisional game, and win by multiple scores here. So only way I could look is the Giants. They're back home where Jackson Dart did get his first win. Dart said all the right things in that loss. That's all on me. I have to play better. A lot of fluky things went on. Turned the ball over 5 straight drives. I don't know if you guys heard. That's the first time ever in NFL history that team has turned the ball over 5 straight possessions. So that's going to come back to the mean. Not going to happen again this week, you wouldn't think. So only way I could look is the Giants, but I know when I play it and it's 21-3 at halftime, I'm going to be just kicking myself, and then the Giants are probably going to come back, lose by 4, and it's all going to be happy-go-lucky, but it's probably how that game's going to go.
We get to start off with my buddy, guys. We just get to start my entire streaming day with Nick Sirianni. And you know why I am going to be on the Eagles this week is just because of that right there. This dude beats up on the bad teams. Such a joke team, man. Like they kept it close. Everything you were saying, Heath, is absolutely correct. They should have lost those games. Mahomes had the interception, which it bit him in the back again this week. It's just you see some of those turnovers changes the course of the game. Giants, I don't trust Jackson Dart. I think I need to see more out of him before I can back him against the Eagles with that defense. And then, once again, Saquon revenge game. I know he's played them already, but he plays them pretty decently every time he does. I think I'd rather be on Sirianni, getting the Giants on a short week, and just saying, you know what, he's just going to keep running it and looking really good. End of the year, you know, you're looking at the points, 4 points against, and yardage, and he's looking like he's doing wonders, but you're playing against the Giants, man. That's not a very, especially Washington looking a little down this year. Dallas surprisingly looking better, but we didn't think Dallas was going to be anything coming into the year. I mean, Javonte, I think, is number 3 running back in fantasy so far. So unless you expect that to continue, I'm going to be on the Eagles here. Just saying Sirianni gets it done.
Did you see they play again in 2 weeks?
The Giants and Eagles?
Yep. Great.
And who do they play in between?
Eagles play the Vikings. Giants play... I don't remember. Let me look. I can get that in 2 seconds. Giants play the Broncos.
Gotcha. So Giants get to play Eagles, Broncos, Eagles. Eagles get to play the Giants, the like fluffy fun town team, and then the Giants again.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Flexing on the haters, can't touch my score. Money like Jerry Rice, touchdowns galore. Week after week, always asking for more. Bling on the wrist, got the books on the floor. Listen in, cash out, page is swelling. Plays on the field, see me winning, never dwelling. Flag on Vegas, they know what I'm selling. NFL bets keep the cheesy compelling. Flexing on the haters, can't touch my score. Money like